Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Your Excellency, the First Lady, Mama Rachel Ruto, Principal Secretary is present here this evening, Kenya Revenue Authority, Board of Directors led by the Chairman, and of course the Commissioner General of KRA, other Chief Executive Officers, taxpayers, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Let me begin, Your Excellency, by expressing my sincere gratitude to you for finding time to preside over this year's Taxpayer's Day. This occasion provides us with an important opportunity to celebrate and honor the commitment, resilience, and patriotism of our taxpayers. At the heart of taxation lies a fundamental objective, which is to secure the sustainability of our nation's economic progress. Kenya's growth depends on the effective mobilization and responsible management of our resources. It is for this reason that we deeply appreciate our taxpayers for their invaluable contribution towards sustaining our development agenda and safeguarding the sovereignty of our nation. Your Excellency, taxation is the foundation upon which every prosperous nation is built. It enables the government to provide essential public goods such as healthcare, education, infrastructure, security, and social protection. The partnership between the government and taxpayers is therefore central to achieving inclusive economic growth and strengthening the resilience of our economy. I am pleased, Your Excellency, to report that our economy continues to demonstrate strong resilience despite global and regional challenges. Kenya's economy in the first quarter of this year grew by 4.9%, up from 4.7% last year. And in the second quarter, our economy grew at 5%. And we project that the full year growth will be well above 5%, around 5.1 to 5.2%, placing us among the stronger performers in the region. Macroeconomic fundamentals continue to improve. Inflation has remained well within the target range, holding steady at 4.6% at the end of October 2025, which was supported by a carefully calibrated monetary policy stance. Interest rates have eased, with Treasury bill rates declining significantly and lowering the government's domestic debt servicing costs. Today, Your Excellency, the 91-day Treasury bill is trading at 7.9%, down from around 15 to 16% a year ago. At the same time, commercial bank lending rates have also fallen, providing a welcome boost to private sector credit and domestic investment. It would interest the audience to note that early this year, actually credit to the private sector was contracting, growing at negative 3.3. It has picked up, Your Excellency. The latest data is that it is now at well over 5%. That is credit extension to the private sector. So our external sector position has also strengthened, supported by a stable exchange rate, stronger exports and services receipts, resilient diaspora remittances, and an increase in official foreign exchange reserves, which is now at about 5 months of import cover. Investor confidence has also improved as well, reflecting in the strong performance of the Nairobi Securities Exchange, where both NSE 20 share index and market capitalization have registered notable growth. Your Excellency, these positive outcomes reflect disciplined fiscal reforms and a deliberate effort to foster a vibrant private sector. The government's fiscal consolidation agenda continues to bear fruit, with the fiscal deficit projected to narrow further this financial year. In this pursuit, revenue collection remains a central priority. We are leveraging technology to modernize the taxation framework, seal revenue leakages, and enhance overall system efficiency. Innovation is essential for improving the fairness and effectiveness of our tax system and ensuring that we keep pace with the rapidly evolving economic environment. Technology will also help us broaden the tax base so that every Kenyan contributes their fair share of taxes. So when everyone pays something, no one feels punished. But when only a few pay taxes, even the compliant ones will start looking for exit. At the same time, the National Treasury has also embarked on comprehensive reforms under the National Tax Policy and Medium-Term Revenue Strategy. Our objective is to achieve a 20% revenue collection as a percentage of our GDP, which should be achieved in the medium term. Create a tax system that is simple, predictable, and fair. We are streamlining tax laws, harmonizing provisions, and removing unnecessary complexities that make compliance difficult for businesses and ordinary Kenyans. A simpler tax system enhances compliance, reduces disputes, and supports investment. We are also rationalizing tax expenditure to ensure that they deliver tangible value to the economy. Untargeted and unproductive incentives deny the country much-needed revenue while offering limited economic benefits. Our reforms, therefore, focus on transparency, targeting, and alignment with national development priorities to safeguard the tax base. Your Excellency, we recognize that taxpayers are partners in national development. The government, therefore, remains committed to ensuring that taxation is fair, predictable, and transparent. We will continue supporting reforms that improve the ease of doing businesses, simplify tax processes, resolve disputes efficiently, and provide clarity in the tax regime. A thriving private sector is central to job creation, economic transformation, and sustainable revenue growth. As a country, we are fortunate to have a constitutional framework that protects accountability, transparency, and responsive use of public resources. Our institutions have continued to strengthen the discipline of public finance, ensuring that government remains answerable to the people. Kenyans have consistently demonstrated resilience, honesty, and civic responsibility, and for this we remain deeply grateful. And in the true spirit of Kenyan humor, we often say that in this country, politics may divide opinions, but good development unites all of us. When a new road is built or constructed, or a hospital is upgraded, nobody asks which side delivered it. We simply say, hii sasa ni maendeleo, yote ni yetu. That unity is exactly what tax compliance makes possible. Allow me once again to sincerely appreciate all compliant taxpayers for your consistency, dedication, and patriotism. Your commitment to meeting your tax obligations, even in challenging times, is what keeps our nation moving forward. You are the silent architects of our roads, our schools, our hostels, and our social programs. I also thank the Kenya Revenue Authority and all our partners for their tireless efforts in supporting compliance and strengthening our revenue system. Through shared responsibility, innovation, and integrity, we can continue to broaden our tax base, lighten the burden on every Kenyan, grow our economy, and secure a prosperous future for all Kenyans. Your Excellency, in conclusion, I want to just report that as you guided, I signed off an extra budget to the Kenya Revenue Authority of 19.7 billion shillings so that Kenya Revenue Authority could have the capacity and to make it more efficient to collect revenue. Therefore, Your Excellency, I think now Kenya Revenue Authority will not have any excuse for not meeting its targets. As we speak, Your Excellency, still, I am a bit worried that we haven't been able to meet our targets, and I know we are still reconciling the data, but it is hovering in the region of a deficit of 57 billion in 4 months. That is not so good. We expect Kenya Revenue Authority with this enhanced budget now to do much more. And of course, Commissioner General, Chairman, I have a date with you next week. It is now my pleasure, Your Excellency, to invite you to address the audience, and let us be upstanding as we receive Your Excellency the President. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please let's take our seats.